Hey everybody, Splint here. Welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, we've just come off watching episodes 9, 10, and 11. Episode 9 was definitely not my favorite of the three, but it was still an okay episode. JD and Turk kind of addressed their bromance. And I think in episode 10, JD was away. We had Kelso's friend's wife die of a broken heart, which I totally understand. I know that happens, guys. It happened to my grandpa. People gave me a bit of shit in the Star Wars episode 3 reaction for how that went down towards the end, but I didn't appreciate it there, but I do know it happens. It happened to my pop. And then episode 11, Turk gave somebody hope where he, you know, was advised he shouldn't, but it seems like it might have worked out. But anyways, guys, we are going to keep on keeping on. We are getting into episode 12 today, which is called Their Story 2. Enjoy the reaction.
I'd become the guy everyone counted on to fight for the things the hospital needed. Yep, I was the one person who could get him to say,
no, you need to hire a few more nurses.
We don't have the money. If you want to go out and raise the cash yourself, feel free. Maybe you could sell your eggs to a fertility clinic, or you could make a list of all the people that you drive insane and tell them that for a nominal fee, you'll never speak to them again. After a while of you not talking to them, people will forget just how annoying you are, and they'll let their subscription run out, and bang, that's when you show up at their house and you drive them insane all over again. I'm predicting, and this is a low-end guesstimate, you're looking at about $100 million a quarter, easy. We hire a few nurses. Until then, you go tell Carla it ain't happening.
Wow, that was super fun.
Get out.
It's been a while since we've had one of those long monologues.
people were treating me with a newfound respect.
I don't like how you're trying to make people treat you with a newfound sense of respect.
I'm not making people do anything.
And how else do you explain it? Did you hypnotize them? I'm already hypnotized. 15 years ago, I'm in Vegas. I volunteered to be part of this guy's act. Halfway through the show, the fire alarm goes off, and I never get snapped out. There's some word out there that if I ever hear it, I'll just go completely unconscious.
Is it sassafras?
It is sassafras. You're right. That's amazing.
Boondoggle.
Yes! That was it!
You're such an ass.
Pernicious.
Nope.
Albatross.
Oh, nice try.
He'll get it by the end of the episode, I reckon.
To a new intern now. This is Derek Hill.
Welcome to the team, Five.
Always use your non-cutting hand.
I think this guy turned a gun on himself. I'm sorry, I know that's really morbid, but I think he was so talented. He had such a future ahead of him. I remember him from Rizzoli and Isles.
I am so mad at you.
I missed his name as well. The
Uh-oh,
character.
he must have found out that I...
Oh, now I'm gonna be sad every time I see him.
Listen to me. You're the man around here now, so you gotta get your strut on.
Also, sorry guys, I could have said that in a way more sensitive way.
Get your strut on. I can't with that.
Behold King Cheese. I'm afraid it's time for your punishment.
Let me just put down my popsicle.
Ice block.
Popsicle?
Okay, let's do this.
Popsicle. Popsicle.
I had the craziest dream.
Popsicle.
Can't believe he's buying this. It's gonna be a fun day.
It's been so long since I was an intern. I wonder what they're thinking.
Notice me. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me. Notice me.
I'm gonna hit that. Oh yeah.
Time to start yet another day in the suckhole of all suckholes.
I'm in such a good mood. I think I'll do a little dance.
Oh, wait, Derek, what did you think of your first John Dorian presentation, as it were?
I imagine it's what people felt like the first time they heard Dr. King speak.
What are you doing? That wise-ass crap always gets you in trouble. Just keep your mouth shut.
For like a week now, I had really bad blurred vision and a stiff jaw.
Looks like you may have a case of waspiness. And you may have a touch of the self-laughies.
Oh, their story, right. Yeah, I think the last time they did this, it was Jordan, Todd, and...
Even though that dress is totally inappropriate for a doctor, you are so rocking it. That's awesome, because I actually have a policy that if I don't get 3 compliments the first time I wear it, I have to return it. Blurry vision and the jaw thing, I bet Paige has temporal arteritis. We should do a temporal artery biopsy on her. Yeah, I'm not doing that. At her age, it's probably neurological.
Crap.
Denise, Charlie, Derek, Elliott, Walter, John, Bertie, Katie, and Howie, 31. I've made 31 new friends since I started here.
Howie, there's mints.
Yes, please.
Oh my god.
Remote control. What are you guys doing?
I need a mint.
Those are highly concentrated mini urinal cakes. Patent pending.
They're good.
Who told you you could touch my cart?
Okay, you can fix this. Hi, I'm Sunny. Don't want to shake? You can't stay angry on such a beautiful day.
Apology accepted.
And that's 32 new friends. He's not as weird as they say.
Cart.
The lean back into frame. That was funny.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Crap, it's his camp counselor face. Please don't try to make me open up.
You see these little things on the sides of my head? They're not just for holding up my shades.
Fine. I wanted to do a temporal artery biopsy on a patient, and your girlfriend ignored me.
She'll never take an intern's medical opinion. It's just not her way. She's not proud of it. Just like I'm not proud of the fact that just because I stand up to Dr. Cox, suddenly everyone thinks I'm so special.
We all started out at the same time, and now Dorian is so far ahead of us, you know?
That doesn't bother me.
Really?
This guy wants his spleen removed?
Oh! Incoming! You know what? Why don't we take everything out? How about that? Ugh.
I know it's not real, but I could do without seeing the innards.
It bothers him a little.
Hey, Smiley intern. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
See you around.
Wait.
I just wanted to punish those two for touching my cart, so I rigged the elevator to give them a little bit of a scare.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. No. Genuine fear.
I really think we should do the biopsy. I mean, it can't do any harm. Oh, please, not this again. If Paige really does have temporal arteritis and we don't catch it early, she could go blind. Denise, look, I'm not good at mustering up this whole over-the-top puppy dog sentiment thing that you just eat up, but what if I started telling people that I wished you were my older sister?
Do you?
No, not really. I'll still take it.
Forever a menace.
I know what you're thinking, Derek. You're thinking JD's a ridiculous, arrogant tool. He didn't ask for this position. So cut him some slack, okay? Ow!
Good cards.
We did it. Dr. Cox is hiring more nurses. And it's all thanks to this guy right here.
Well, stop it, everyone.
Oh.
Okay, keep it going a little bit longer.
Bit of jealousy.
Hey.
Hey.
Why did you keep me from getting on the elevator? I touched your cart too.
It's simple. I don't mess with you because I don't think you can take it.
Oh. Okay. He was indeed gonna hit that.
I hate this day. This day stinks.
This state rules. Paige, I want to do a temporal artery biopsy.
Don't get sucked into their petty mess.
Come on, buddy, let's go get a beer.
What? I thought we were going out.
No, because ever since you lucked into the hospital do-gooder role, you've been acting like a ridiculous, arrogant tool. And I'm not the only one who thinks it, okay?
Oh, please don't look at me. I'm invisible. I'm invisible. Perfect.
He must be a character that's gonna be around for a bit because we're getting a lot of him, which I am not mad at.
The hell are you doing?
He thinks I'm too weak.
You know what? You shouldn't throw produce. It's very dangerous. I had a cousin that was killed by a head of lettuce.
I'd be impressed, young lady, but I can do the same thing. Observe.
Oh god.
Popsicle. Popsicle. As it turned out, the janitor lied to me about being hypnotized.
Shocking.
Paige's biopsy is negative. You know what's gonna happen next.
I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so.
I told you so. Now in French.
Oh my god.
Maybe she won't rub it in my
Impressive.
face. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the splits here because this floor's disgusting and I'm wearing a thong, but I can bring it home with a little robot for you if you want. Robot. Told you so. At least we know now. No harm done.
So now I have to have the scar on my face for nothing.
Paige, what are you doing?
That's big for a
sleep. I just
teenager.
I like my eyes. It's not fair.
So far, like recently, the patients have been really interesting in the last few episodes.
If there's a mistake or misdiagnosis or even a tiny little scar on someone's face, it's on me. And that's how it should be. I mean, interns need a little safety net at first just to survive. So don't feel guilty about her, okay? It was my decision. I'm the one who has to feel guilty.
Last time you talked to this guy, you compared him to Martin Luther King, so he hates you. Unless his ego was so big, he thought you were serious.
Derek, I too have a dream.
Wow.
Turk will be able to deal with my, well, let's just call it what it is, a meteoric rise to prominence.
Hi, I'm Carla. You're handsome.
Be careful, she likes
is
brown
very
men.
handsome.
We both do.
Kill me.
From what I could gather, my new promotion and subsequent interactions with you seems to have caused a rift in your relationship. And, well, quite frankly, I think it's fantastic.
You're being an idiot.
And the wife is upset too. Hot diggity.
Well, you could try and empathize instead of giving Derek over here the googly eyes. Carla.
Well,
Give her a break, man. He's like a male Halle Berry.
he is very handsome.
Get out.
Yes. Free at last. It still feels a little crappy, though. You've always prided yourself on saying what you think.
So he must have been around for this for the, I'm guessing, for the last couple seasons before Rizzoli and Isles started.
I never asked Elliott to take the blame. Still, I'm glad I didn't have to talk to Paige. That would have sucked.
The hell with it.
Hey, jackasses.
Hey, Muffinstein.
Hey, Paige. I was the one that really pushed for that biopsy. I was just trying to look out for you. I'm really sorry.
Thank you.
What a mature young lady.
You know how hard it is to walk around this hospital like this? And sometimes inside, I feel like this.
Didn't change.
I am a strong person.
I know. I sized you up right away.
Then why didn't you get me back?
Have you been obsessing about this? The fact that I think you're a weak person?
Yeah.
Consider yourself gotten.
Well, let me start with you, Martin Luther King. He changed the nation, dial it down a notch. And you, way to have your husband's back. I mean, the guy's obviously going through something. And what type of sick, twisted, insecure person do you have to be to get your jollies off of other people's misery? You know how excited I was when I found out that my new boss was a black surgeon. Finally, a role model. Wrong, because I don't want to become a giant, bald 7-year-old who's obsessed with his best friend.
Oh.
You guys have made these first few days
Oh, damn.
very special.
What a read. The library is closed.
I couldn't help but remember my own internship and all the different things you had to do to be accepted here as a doctor. You have to prove your strength.
Hey, giggle face.
Giggle face.
For the tomatoes.
Thank you.
But in the end, all you can do is be yourself and hope it works out.
It's good, buddy. New guy?
Hey, Dirk.
Good card. Good. Who's a good card? Who's a good card? Num 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 num.
Yeah, pretty good one. I feel bad that I don't remember the actor's name who's playing Derek, but it is strange to see him in something because I hadn't seen him in anything since Rizzoli and Isles, but Yeah, he had so much potential, so I'm glad to see him in something different, but it is a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and I'm hoping that Derek is a character that becomes a little bit more central. As you guys know, I do love the episodes where we get other people's inner monologues, so I definitely enjoyed that one. Anyways, guys, we're gonna keep moving. Let's check out episode 13, which is called My Full Moon.
Hey, Robin, it's good to see you again. Now, according to your chart, your hair's been falling out, your nails are splitting, and you're fatigued.
Have we seen Robin before?
Look, we're gonna figure this out, okay? And don't you worry, if you need me, I will be here all night.
So you're working tonight too, huh?
Yeah.
I kind of signed up because JD was supposed to be working with me.
I'm covering for him. He and Sam went on a little trip to... You know what? It's not important.
Oh, no.
Missing again?
I want to be the one to tell you this. Kim had a medical conference in Anaheim, and so JD went and took Sam to Disneyland.
That's impossible, because he and I swore to each other that since neither one of us has ever been to Disneyland, that we would go for our 40th birthday together. You know what? Adults move on, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm moving on. How do you want to handle tonight's workload?
Okay, I was thinking...
I can't do it, Elliot! I tried, but it hurts too bad. It hurts me deep right here. It hurts me. I could feel a little more chest that man went to Disneyland without me. I did round with Nemo, and it's a ride. A ride with Nemo.
Okay, tonight's gonna be great. My co-pilot here is a blubbering man-child, and the interns have been here just long enough that they think they know what they're doing.
Totally saved that patient's life up there. Cancer's our bitch!
No one does a Foley cath like Howie Gilder.
Howie. I couldn't really remember his name either.
I'm kind of the high fiver around here. From now on, you're only allowed to high five.
I've seen Howie in other things as well, but I think I've said that before.
Dr. Turk, I put that central line on Mr. Phelps for you. So next time you give me an assignment, can you make it something that's a challenge?
Okay, next time I'll
Make sure you do.
He's been here less time than everyone else, and that's how he acts.
We should scare the hell out of them. Full moon tonight, guys. Means it's gonna get frickin' crazy up in here. Buckle up for some nasty stuff. I'm talking nightmares that you cannot unsee. During my first full moon shift, psych patient Tony Belmont bit off his own tongue and threw it at me. We couldn't reattach the sucker, so I tossed it.
Oh, it's gonna be like a Halloween episode?
We open up the lid very, very slowly. And inside is Mr. Belmont holding his own tongue. Do you want to know what he said to me? He said... Nailed them! Give it up! All right, Robin, here's the deal. The last time you were here, all your health issues were from malnourishment, and now you're 9 pounds lighter than you were at your lowest weight.
But you know what's weird? I really have been eating.
Is she the one who,
I'm gonna have you talk
like,
to
when
a
they...
specialist named Dr. Paulson.
Is she the patient who, I don't remember which season it was, but Elliott, like, was agreeing that she was gonna gain weight with her?
Mrs. Powell, your gallbladder surgery went terrific. However, I can't discharge you until I'm sure your pipes are working. And since you said it's impossible for you to go number 2 outside of your house due to the fact that you're a nervous pooer,
I feel you, sister.
I'm gonna have to ask you to pass gas.
Excuse me?
You know,
I don't do that.
women fart.
You know, we should probably go.
I know they do, because I have a wife and a daughter, and they both fart. And she farts.
They snort too. Sorry, guys. I gotta stop doing that. Just happens.
Sonny, I'm gonna need you to get that lady in bed 6 to fart.
I'm on it.
Why don't you just pull her finger?
Howie, did you just make a joke?
I did, and it felt great.
His voice is so deep.
You get the gentleman in bed 3, he poisoned himself, we need to know what he took. Go.
Gone.
Hey, my pneumonia patient, Mrs. Emmett, is presenting with a crap load of fluid in her left lung.
Is she being sassy? Because I love it.
Oh, more than Space Mountain?
Why, Elliot? I just forgot about it. Derek, can you get Denise's patient a thoracentesis and get that fluid out of there?
You are welcome.
Oh, that's adorable. You have a crush on yourself. I'd be careful. The guy you're in love with is a douche.
I've been doing post-op on your hand surgery patient, Mr. Gold. He says he can't feel anything in his arms from his elbows up, and I think it's either a radiculopathy or a brachial plexus injury.
Ow! He's lying.
Katie, a word, please. Look, that man is homeless and not all there. It means he's been chewing out his sutures. You're probably gonna have to strap him down.
I can find another way to make him stop.
Suit yourself. If he messes up my handiwork, it's on you.
Hi, Mr. Gold. Can you do me a favor and stop chewing on your hands?
Pass.
Dr. Reed, I am not anorexic.
You've lost weight. You're anemic, your prealbumin is low. I mean, all symptoms point to it. I know that this is hard.
It's only hard because it isn't true. I've been eating. You've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Okay.
Guys have always been allowed to do it. There's no shame for them. But if a girl lets out even a little squeaker, she's a freak. So come on. For women everywhere.
Jesus. Women fought, guys.
Oh, you didn't do it.
Neither did you.
There's people around.
Anyway, why don't you tell me how you poisoned yourself?
I can't.
Why not?
Because you're not my doctor. You may sound like him, and you look exactly like him, but you're not him.
The staff shrink says that Mr. Swick has Capgras syndrome. It's a brain disorder. Basically, it means that he thinks everyone in his life has been replaced by an identical imposter.
That's wicked cool.
Is it?
But still, I think it's more important that we try and figure out what he ingested. You know? So he doesn't die.
Yeah, fine.
Probably a good idea.
Hey, Katie, how's it going?
Doing great over here.
It's hard to believe that we were interns 8 years ago, you know?
What? All of the signs point to anorexia.
Do you like being a doctor? I love being a doctor. I mean, it's not like all of those other jobs where you just sit on your ass all day. You actually get to do things.
Oh my god, that's huge.
There's gonna be a little discomfort from the needle, but not too much. Prepare to witness perfection.
Oh my
Did
god.
you really just say that?
I also like that doctors get to think on their feet.
You were actually talking to my imposter.
I knew it.
And I'm impressed because the differences are subtle. You see, his voice sounds like this, and my voice sounds like this.
I heard it.
Anyway, why don't you just tell me what you took before he comes back?
Yes! Smart.
I'm spending so much time focusing on Robin's past that I'm prejudicing myself. I mean, if I just looked at her admissions form from this morning, young woman who has undergone a drastic weight loss, even though she says she's been eating.
Handle your business. I'll go check on the interns.
Oh my god. It looks like you some days.
But it works.
I said no. He's human.
Does that look like you some days?
Give me some good news, man. I need a win.
You overdosed on acetaminophen.
There we go. Everything all good in here?
You know it. But I'm getting some bubbles coming out with the fluid. Is that supposed to happen?
No. Step back, please. Mrs. Emmett, I'm gonna need you to hold still. You might have a collapsed lung.
Quick, tell him that's impossible because you're the greatest doctor in the world.
So troops are 1 for 4. How's it going over here?
Robin is HIV positive.
That sucks.
Good thing she listened to her.
When she wakes up, I have to tell her.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad. You know, we made a lot of headway with HIV. Check out Mr. Mahler over here. He found out he was HIV positive today.
Woo!
Admittingly, he's not psyched about that. He's actually watching sports on his computer. Elliot, my point is, maybe it won't be that hard telling Robin she has the HIV.
HIV?
I heard somebody say it and I thought it was kind of cool.
Oh.
Sounds like a dance the kids do nowadays. Do the heavy, do the heavy, do the heavy, do the heavy,
Like this?
do the heavy.
Oh god.
Just do the heavy. I like it when you do the heavy.
We should not do the heavy.
Okay. Do the heavy.
How JD of her.
Anything?
No.
Mrs. Powell, when I was a kid, my mom used to tell me that farts were demons that were crawling around in your belly, and if I ever let one out, it would give my grandma cancer.
Oh my god.
But let me tell you the real issue here. The #1 killer in hospitals is infection, and since you just underwent surgery, you're very susceptible.
I'm so sorry we have to strap your arms down. Please, no, I'm just trying to help.
Oh, you guys know how I feel.
Looks like someone got her first face spitting.
See, there's lots of things to hate about being a doctor. I mean, for starters, no woman looks good in scrubs. Malpractice insurance, bad hours.
Yeah, but at least you guys in medicine get to figure stuff out. You know, you were like a detective with your HIV patient.
Buddy, come here.
The patients. I mean, sometimes they're great, but sometimes, like you said, they just lie through their teeth.
I need you to guzzle this muco mist to counteract the effects of the acetaminophen overdose.
There was a guy in here before pretending to be you, so I lied to him to throw him off the trail.
Dude, you're killing me.
He should have said, really? What was it?
How weird it would have been if you and I had found each other.
Elliot, you're very cute, but your booty's really tiny. I don't know what I would do with that thing. Still, this place could have used some jungle fever. You know, the whole white doctor, black surgeon.
Had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Wait. Why is this happening?
No self-esteem thing you have going on right now. I'm really vibing that. That's why I used to date fat guys.
You know, the reason why I work on my body so much now is because I was kind of a heavy kid.
How heavy?
I'm 260.
Oh, God.
I like bigger guys. It's nice to cuddle. Just saying. I don't have anything against any body types, is my point. Ooh.
Dr. Turk?
Yeah.
It's done.
Me being a guy, I have to ask this question. What did it smell like?
30 years of repression. And hot dogs.
Gross and gross.
I'm HIV positive?
You were right. It's not anorexia.
Wow, that's a huge victory for me.
HIV is very treatable now. Okay, this does not have to ruin your life.
So I should just stay positive?
Definitely.
Even though I really want to get married and have kids, this will probably make it easier to find someone. Don't try to make this okay. This is not okay. This is the worst thing that's ever gonna happen to me in my entire life. You're here to see it, so you need to find a way to handle it better. Because I get to handle it however I want.
Okay. Do you want me to shut up? Do you want me to leave?
No.
Aww. I'm not crying, guys.
Here. Sorry about that guy spitting in your face.
Thanks, Howie.
You smell horrible.
I showered 3 times and I can't get Mrs. Powell's stink off me.
Oh my god. Like it's stuck to it.
Where have you two been? Nowhere. We weren't anywhere. What smells?
I'm going to go take a bath in tomato juice.
I have no idea what's ahead of them.
You know, I never answered your question earlier about whether you and I would always be doctors. You have this amazing ability to find joy in everything you do.
Thank you.
Whether it's like an operation you've done 100 times, or even teaching.
All right, Derek, the trick to this is to get the needle right between the ribs, okay? Watch like so. So, you want to get it for me?
But as for me, I know you think it was a big victory figuring out what was wrong with Robin. See, the thing that sticks with me is the anguish on a patient's face when I give them crappy news. I hold on to that forever.
That's a lot.
You're a surgeon. You occasionally get to fix people. I figure out what's wrong with someone, and then most of the time I can't do anything about it. I just wish them luck dealing with it. If I'm ever lucky enough to get married, to have some kids, to maybe not need the money, I think I'd walk out of here and never look back.
Righto.
I tell you to do the low arm pump, but Dr. Fordham owns that.
Here's the coffee you wanted.
Deb, relax, it's just coffee.
No, she's right.
Don't tell her there's donuts in the break room.
We have donuts?
She might be my new favorite. This episode didn't really go where I thought it was gonna go. I thought, based off of, you know, the beginning of the episode, that it was gonna be a like Halloween. So yeah, I guess we have a couple more solid interns that are gonna be, you know, riding out season 8 and 9 potentially. So yeah, not bad. It definitely threw me off having Elliott do like the outro, but I didn't hate it. I really enjoyed that this focused on Elliott and Turk. It was just something different and it was really fun. And we didn't have any of our big guys really. No Ted, no Cox, no Kelso, no JD. Was Perry there? No, Perry wasn't there either. So yeah. I don't know, I really liked the writing for this one with those characters missing. It was really focused, so I really enjoyed it. Anyways guys, it's getting late, so I gotta go to bed. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the reaction, please remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel for future Scrubs reactions and other videos that will be dropping along the way. I will see you guys in the next one.